Public hearing?
We did.
Sweet.
No one showed up.
No, it's called a spot camera.
In the back?
So it's like on the
Well,
side.
technically.
Is this your garage?
Yeah. So I've got one like.
Everybody loves those ones.
About as eventful as the
So you don't need the wood.
public hearing for
So it's the doorbell.
farmers
This is
market.
live.
Walked up.
Yeah.
What's this one called?
This is.
Is that a ring
I
one?
thought I was about the same, but I think we spoke about it.
Right, because our doorbell doesn't work, so.
See, I got-
Farmers
I got
market was
two.
like 19,
I got
right?
one on the
Yeah.
front door doorbell.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got one of my.
And I just installed a spotlight. It's a motion detector spotlight, right? So it's a floodlight camera on the side of my house today.
Now, where did you get yours?
Home Depot. But
What does it run at?
well, it's it's hardwired into the existing where there was a floodlight.
Yeah.
I just removed that.
What about the doorbell? Is it from power now?
No, is that what do you call it? Yeah.
See, my
It
doorbell,
has wires.
ours will have a
Doorbell.
Yeah, my doorbell has
But that doesn't carry enough current power.
Oh, you're right. No, you're right. You have to charge it every 6 months. So.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, it lasts like. You don't have to put batteries in it. You just have to. It'll let you know when the battery's low, and then you just plug it into like a USB type thing, and it charges it. Did you know that, Bill? Every so often you got to charge it.
Yeah, I do.
Like every 6 months or so. Mine lasts a long time.
Mine's lasting, when it gets down to like 30%, I charge it, but I have mine on the most sensitive setting.
Yeah, me too.
And,
Yeah.
and, constantly on, so I pick up a truck from the
Yep.
street.
And it gives you a buzz on your phone?
Oh yeah.
So good to go.
And then if you push the button, like, then you interact with the person.
When I was down at
Oh, really?
And say, hey, what are you doing?
When I was down at Myrtle Beach, I was getting bugs, things like from the Elm cane.
Yeah.
And, that, and paper cane, and get off.
Can you copy yours? Can you
How much
put
does
buttons
it
that,
cost?
hey,
I got it as a gift from my kids.
Amazon
I
Prime.
think it's
Great.
$100.
We were, Jessica's house, we were at Jesse's front door, I went down.
Yeah, monthly.
How you doing? I'm like,
I want to push my camera in there.
It's cheap, and it stores everything in the cloud. Yeah.
Yeah, I want
it was a good idea.
the one, I want the plug too for the bathroom.
Well, that's just
That's
it.
what I want to do.
I saw a young guy walk because our garage is away from our house, and he came down our driveway today as I was coming out of my house. This guy like ducks from my driveway from being back by my garage, and he quick ran down the street. I'm like, that's it. I want something to.
I've had two of
He's
my
buying a gun,
programs
John.
used to, these little things have been taken out, but they're not sound, but they're taken out. And so it's like, I don't know if it's kids cranking or what.
You guys
I've had
good?
a couple calls.
All right, let's go. All right, I would like to call to order Committee of the Whole for Tuesday, June 25th, 2019. Let the record show that all aldermen are present. First down the docket, we've got PL 52-19 by Mayor Alio to authorize the mayor to enter into a cable franchise agreement between the City of Olean and Time Warner Cable Northeast LLC, locally known as Charter Communications. So I'll start off by saying we talked about this a little bit previously. This is to allow the city to enter into the franchise agreement with Charter Communications, which is a 15-year term on the agreement. And we also receive the maximum allowed by the FCC, which is 5%, which equates to about $200,000 of revenue per year for the city of Olean. In addition, the cable company provides free basic cable to the following municipal buildings: the City of Olean, the Police Department, the Emergency Operations Center, the Police Dispatch Center, the Olean City Garage, the Olean Fire Department. At both locations, New Life Christian Academy, Olean Junior High School, Olean Senior High School, Archbishop Walsh High School, Washington West and Eastview Elementary Schools, the Olean Senior Center, and the Olean Library. Anything else Mr. Mayor?
Just don't want the public to confuse this with, this is not to do with internet. This is only for cable.
Cable television. Okay?
It's also important to point out that this has nothing to do with the rates they charge, correct? Right. This is just we're granting them a license to operate in the city only, and this has no influence whatsoever on the quality and price of their service. Yeah.
Good point. Very good point. Any other comments or questions from the council? Okay, seeing nothing, could I get a motion, please? All right.
Second.
Motion made by Alderman Witt, seconded by Alderman Gonzalez. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Or abstained? And we've got it referred to tonight's regular meeting for resolution. Next, we have PL 54-19 by Mayor Alio to authorize the conveyance of an easement to the Olean Urban Renewal Agency for a strip of land upon which there is an existing basement exterior staircase located adjacent to the public sidewalk along West State Street on the south side of 101 North Union Street. Mr. Mayor?
Carrie will explain this.
Hi, Carrie.
Severino Company's legal counsel reviewed information pertaining to the title insurance for the 101 North Union Street property. And they reviewed the survey map that was prepared and found that there was an iron gate and staircase that's encroaching on the public right-of-way. And with that, city staff, Michiko and Tiffany were gracious enough to look into historic records and found that throughout history, various properties along North Union Street, were granted this use prior to the 1920s, and it was done with a gentleman's agreement. However, no formal records were drawn up or signed. So the URA needs to obtain an easement for the staircase. And I'd like to note that this easement would then go to future transfers of ownership throughout the history of the property.
Okay. The bomb shelter staircase? Okay. Any comments or questions from the council on this? All right, seeing nothing. Thank you, Carrie. Could I get a motion, please?
I'll sponsor it, John.
All right, sponsored by Alderman Smith.
Second.
Seconded by Alderman Doherty. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries and referred to tonight's regular meeting for resolution. We've got PL 55-19 by Mayor Alio to authorize the mayor to enter into a coordinating partner public system funding agreement between the City of Salamanca and the City of Olean for Oats bus service reimbursement for the fiscal year June 1, 2019 through May 31st, 2020. Carrie?
The Oats partners had a Oats partner meeting recently. And prior to that meeting, I had approached the City of Salamanca to gauge their interest if they would be willing to be a contributing financial partner to the Oats operation. As you all recall, the partners in the system, it's the county, in tandem, formerly known as the Rehabilitation Center, the Seneca Nation of Indians, and St. Bonaventure University. With that, the City of Salamanca, we were able to provide them with the data and the ridership numbers, with their constituents coming to and forth the City of Olean to Salamanca, and then us also connecting to the Seneca transit system as well. They went before their council and they have agreed to contribute $15,000 annually to the system.
All right, great. So were we previously providing, was the Oats transportation system previously going to Salamanca?
Yes.
Oh, it was. So this is just,
Yep, and we were connecting
they're kicking in.
the Oats bus throughout Salamanca, and then our riders would connect to the Seneca transit system with the Seneca Nation.
Okay, wonderful, great job. Any comments or questions on this? Okay, seeing none, could I get a sponsor, please? Sponsored by Alderman Indriano and seconded by Alderman Witt. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion's carried and referred to tonight's regular meeting for resolution. Next, we have PL 56-19 by Mayor Alio to amend resolutions 28-17, 53-17, 36-18, and 25-19 retroactively to replace the word cents with dollars to reflect the correct water and sewer rates. Mayor?
What we found was that there was a clerical error. It's been following us for a couple of years now, so we want to get it corrected to what it was probably supposed to be from the word cents to the word dollars.
Okay, so by no means is this going to be jumping our water rates up.
We're charging the correct rate.
Okay.
It was discovered that it never was listed properly.
Fair enough.
So what it means is instead of, technically, I'm looking at the old resolution, it was 0.01465 cents per gallon, meaning a tenth of a cent per gallon, when really it's $1.5 or 1.5 cents. Yes. Okay. All right, I guess.
Now that we got that cleared up, we'll see what our water bill looks like next month. All right, so I'll go ahead and sponsor this one.
Second.
All right, seconded by Alderman Gonzalez. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? All right. Resolution is referred to tonight's regular meeting. We've got PL 57-19 by Mayor Alio to approve the following Olean Homeownership Assistance Program, OHAP application, OHAP 51-17 in an amount not to exceed $12,000. Carrie.
This woman and her family need approximately $12,000 to cover eligible expenses, down payment, and closing costs in order to purchase a single-family residence in the city.
Okay.
Get the maximum.
That is, and she's the first one to get the maximum assistance.
Yeah, I was going to say that's more than we typically. So that means through the application process, that's the max, right?
That is
Okay.
for the program.
Okay. Great. All right. Any comments or questions? How much do we have? What's the status of that?
We have 3 that may possibly close before the program sunsets.
Okay. All right. Great. Thank you.
Sure.
All right. Seeing no comments or questions, could I get a sponsor?
Who's sponsor?
Sponsored by Alderman George. Seconded by, was that you, Linda? Seconded by Alderman Witt. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? All right. Again, it's referred to tonight's regular meeting. PL 59-19 by Mayor Alio to authorize the transfer of $2,612 from the general fund contingency to line item 5110.447 to cover costs associated with the City of Olean's Cleanup Week. Mayor.
Yes, thank you. I believe you've all been provided with a memo from Brain that the cleanup week was what we call was successful. We had 233 residents participate with it, and the costs are in there. The total cost, let's see. Well, we took in from the residents paying the $40, $9,320. It looks like it's 70.19 tons of debris at $170 per ton. So the total cost $11,932.30. Now the city also paid $1,440 for advertising that came out of the advertising fund from the men's office. So we're asking that $2,612 be taken from contingency to make the account whole that the DPW paid the bill.
Okay.
Not bad. It was, personally, I thought it would be more than this, but as you know, cleanup week sometimes it goes from one side of the city to the other. So, I think 70 tons, we got 70 tons of junk off the streets.
Yeah. Yeah, great, great job, and it's great that we were able to host that this year. All right. Any comments or questions on this? Seeing none, can I get a sponsor, please? I'll go ahead and, all right, I'll go ahead and second. Sponsored by Alderman Witt, seconded by myself. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Okay, referred to tonight's regular meeting for resolution. We have a discussion item not on the agenda, is the naming of Lincoln Square. Mayor Ayers.
Yes, as you know, we have the building that's been commonly called the Farmers Market in Lincoln Park. We wanted to come up with a different name because it's going to be used for different things and more versatile. So a couple of different names came out. The Public Square at Lincoln Park. That was a historic reference there because years ago it was named on maps back in the 1800s. It was known as the Public Square. So I put that out to the aldermen, and John, you came up with the idea of Lincoln Square. And then we had I don't have it written down. Do you remember what the third one was?
Alio Square?
No,
Yeah.
no, the pavilion.
No.
Oh, yeah. The pavilion at Lincoln Park was the third. So getting information back from, we had 5 aldermen responding back to me and liked Lincoln Square. So that's what I'm asking, that we name Lincoln Square. And the reason this is that we need to get this done is because a plaque is going to be produced that will have all the construction information, all the aldermen will be on there, and we'll have that on the building. So when we do the dedication or the ribbon cutting, it should be in, hopefully everything going well, should be in mid-July.
Awesome.
So,
Well, it looks fantastic, and you guys are, looks like running on schedule, and it's coming along really well. So it's great that we're able to keep the historical reference to President Lincoln in there.
So I'm asking that a resolution be adopted tonight, naming it Lincoln Square.
Great.
Can I
Okay.
ask one question? Just to clarify in my own mind, it's Lincoln Square and it will be located within Lincoln Park. Is that correct?
Yes.
There will still be a Lincoln Park,
We're
right?
not changing the name of the park, it's just the building will be named Lincoln Square.
Gotcha.
It's like Bob Lanier Court at the Riley Center.
Ooh.
Yep. I just wanted to make sure I was understanding it correctly.
Okay, very cool. This is just a discussion item. We have it. All right, I will go ahead and make a motion to adjourn. Could I get a second, please? Seconded by Alderman Adriana. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Okay, we're adjourned. Let the line change happen here.
Can't read lips, I know what you're saying. Oh! Definitely got that message.
Okay.
This is a family place.
Before we get out of control here, I would like to call to order the regular meeting for the Olean Common Council for Tuesday, June 25th, 2019. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Alderman Witt.
Here.
Alderman Adriano.
Here.
Alderman Gonzalez.
Here.
Alderman Doughty.
Here.
Alderman Smith.
Here.
Alderman George.
Here.
And Alderman Crawford.
Here, please rise for the invocation.
Heavenly Father, we gather together here today intent on doing good work. We seek to represent fairly and well those who have given us this task. May our efforts be blessed with insight, guided by understanding and wisdom. We seek to serve with respect for all. May our personal faith give us strength to act honestly and well in all matters before us. Amen.
All right. Reading, correcting, and approval of the minutes of the previous regular meetings.
The regular meeting of the Olean Common Council was held on Tuesday, June 11th, 2019 at 6:55 p.m. Present, Alderman Crawford, Alderman Witt, Alderman Adriano, Alderman Gonzalez, Alderman Doughty, Alderman Smith, and Alderman George.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes of the previous regular meeting. Could I get a second,
Second.
please? Seconded by Alderman Gonzalez. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion's carried. Committee reports and unfinished council business.
We have none.
And communications from the mayor.
Just one item, I'd like to send out my congratulations and thanks to the fire chief and the Olean Fire Department for the quick action that they did on Garden Avenue. And I know they couldn't save, no one could have saved the house that burned, but the house around it, he did a good job, and thank you, chief.
Yeah. Many thanks.
Can I ask a question on that, or maybe that's not the right time? Are we gonna do an emergency demo on that? Is that house gone?
Yes, it's in the pile as we speak right
Oh, good, oh, good. All right.
Okay. All right, on to miscellaneous communications
We have none.
and city official reports.
We have none.
Proposed legislation and referrals.
PL 55-19 by Mayor Elio, referred to Committee of the Whole Thursday, June 25th, 2019 by Council President. PL 56-19 by Mayor Elio, referred to Committee of the Whole Tuesday, June 25th, 2019 by Council President. PL 57-19 by Mayor Elio, referred to Committee of the Whole Tuesday, June 25th, 2019 by Council President. PL 58-19 by Mayor Elio, referred to Committee of the Whole Tuesday, July 9th, 2019 by Council President. PL 59-19 by Mayor Elio, referred to Committee of the Whole Tuesday, June 25th, 2019 by Council President.
All right, before we jump into the public comment, I would like to offer an opportunity to any of the aldermen for a chance to speak. Alderman Andriana.
Well, the mayor stole my thunder, but I just wanted to say thank you to the fire chief and all the firemen, police, DPW showed up, everyone's quick action on Garden Avenue. It was definitely scary to pull down East State Street and see that and engulf most of that area of town. And like Bill said, they weren't able to save that house, but certainly quick thinking saved at least the house right next door and the homes across the street. So, and we give our thoughts to the people who lost their house.
It's a big team effort. So yeah, it's not only us, it's the police, DPW, as you said, the water department, it's everyone involved. I really believe that. It's a big team.
And I think because of that, that's why no one was seriously injured. Even as the house was coming down, there were many people in the street, so.
Okay. Anyone else? Yeah, Alderman Witt.
Thank you. I just want to thank Bob's department, especially the street guys. I know they've been busy with milling some streets and the water main break, but they're still keeping up with the potholes and projects, especially I've noticed in my ward. So I just want to thank them for doing a great job.
Yeah. Anyone else?
Yeah, can I make a comment,
Please,
John?
of course.
A couple of weeks ago at this meeting, we had kind of an unofficial discussion about the airport and maybe the future of the airport and how it fits in to Olean strategically. And I just had some thoughts on it. I'm sure it will be discussed many more times, but I wanted to share these thoughts while it was kind of fresh in everyone's mind. And one of the themes of that discussion was, you know, is it worthwhile to have an airport? Should we continue funding the airport? Because it runs a deficit. It's not a profitable operation. And as we accept these federal grants, you know, it locks us in to maintain it, and we have a match, et cetera. So some thoughts on the airport. First, during that discussion and prior discussions, we measure the airport based on, well, it's not profitable, so why are we doing this? And I just want to make the point that I was trying to think after that meeting what city operations are profitable, and I haven't thought of one. You know, that's not how municipalities or governments are designed. They're not for-profit operations. And I'm not blaming anyone in the room for looking at being fiscally responsible. That's our job. And if something were egregiously costly, then yeah, we need to examine it. But to put it in perspective, you know, paving the streets is not profitable. Plowing the streets is not profitable. A fire department and police department are not profitable. They all have a cost. That doesn't have a return financially, but they have a benefit that we all very much appreciate. So we have to bear that in mind. And does the airport have a service or utility that we appreciate? And I would say, yes, it does, even the people that don't fly. I don't own an airplane. My family doesn't own one. But I still like having a municipal airport. I think it's an important part of our economy, whether you fly or not. People that own airport or airplanes live in our community. Airplanes are expensive, so those people tend to be high income earners. They own property, they own big homes. They pay a lot into the system. They buy cars in our area. They eat at restaurants. They do business in our area. So I wouldn't want to say that you can't measure the profitability of the airport solely based on fuel sales and hangar rentals, because a lot of the economic vitality of the airport is intangible. We can't measure it because these people are just active in our region. Also bear in mind that these people that own airplanes and are active in our area probably live in our area because we have such a nice airport. That's one of their incentives for living here. So if we were to let the airport go into disrepair or close it, they may not want to live here anymore, and they may go away. So I think it's a worthwhile discussion, and I don't blame anyone for having that discussion. I just want to say that it's an important thing, and it's not easy to measure or quantify. I also completely agree with everyone that night that the county should be paying more. And it is, I did look at the sign when I went by the other day. It does say Cattaraugus Olean Airport, so it would be nice if they chipped in more. But it is important to our community whether you own an airplane or not, and I think we should continue funding it. So, thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Alderman. Anyone else? Okay, seeing nothing, I will at this time open the public comment. Please, first of all, I guess, will the clerk please read the public comment statement?
The public comment portion of the Common Council regular meeting is established to provide members of the community with the opportunity to publicly state their views, voice their concerns, or to provide input pertaining to any issue affecting city government. Additionally, the mayor, Common Council members, and city department heads encourage any person with questions to contact them at their offices.
Okay, at this time, I'll open the public comment. Please approach the podium, state your name and address, and you will have 5 minutes. Anyone? Anyone? Anyone at all? All right, at this time, I will call the public comment section closed. On to finance and bills.
The auditor has processed bills and claims against the city of Olean as per list submitted to each alderman and recommends payment thereof. Whereas the auditor has presented to the Common Council bills and claims against the city of Olean totaling $1.9 million for the budget and recommends payment thereof. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the same be and are hereby audited and allowed, and the auditor is hereby authorized and directed to draw warrants for the payments thereof at the amount set opposite each respective claim.
Okay. All right, so we discussed finance and bills previously. Any comments or questions? Seeing none, we do need some sponsors.
Yep.
All right, sponsored by Alderman Gonzalez. Second, please.
Second.
Seconded by Alderman George. Okay, will the clerk please call the roll?
Alderman Witt?
Yes.
Alderman Adriano?
Yes.
Alderman Gonzalez?
Yes.
Alderman Doughty?
Yes.
Alderman Smith?
Yes.
Alderman George?
Yes.
And Alderman Crawford.
Yes.
Motion carries 7-0.
All right, on to resolutions. At this time, I will make a motion to suspend the rules. Could I get a second, please?
Second.
Second by Alderman Adriano. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? I will also make a motion to amend the agenda to include Resolution 60-19, which is the naming of Lincoln Square at Lincoln Park. Could I get a second, please?
Second.
Second by Alderman Doherty. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
Alderman Doughty.
That's to add it to the agenda.
That's just to
not
add it to the agenda. Okay, so you're up.
Resolution 53-19, PL 52-19 by Alderman Witt, seconded by Alderman Gonzalez, to authorize the mayor to enter into a cable franchise agreement between the City of Orleans and Time Warner Cable Northeast LLC, locally known as Charter Communications.
All right, any last comments or questions on this? Seeing none, will the clerk please call the roll?
Alderman Witt, Alderman Adriano,
Yes.
Alderman Gonzalez,
Yes.
Alderman Doughty,
Yes.
Alderman Smith,
Yes.
Alderman George,
Yes.
and Alderman Crawford.
Yes.
Motion carries 7-0. Resolution 54-19, PL 53-19, to amend the City of Orleans Code of Ordinances, Section 24-135, to prohibit parking and standing on the east side of North H Street for a distance of 20 feet north from the sidewalk at its intersection with West State Street.
All right.
Responsible for that.
Yeah. This was discussed previously. It went through the public notice.
Yes.
Is that what it's called? Public notice process. Any comments or questions? All right, seeing nothing, I'll go ahead and sponsor this, please. Could I get a second?
Second.
Second by Alderman Gonzalez. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Alderman Witt,
Yes.
Alderman Adriano,
Yes.
Alderman Gonzalez,
Yes.
Alderman Doughty,
Yes.
Alderman Smith,
Yes.
Alderman George,
Yes.
and Alderman Crawford.
Yes.
Motion carries 7-0. Resolution 55-19, PL 54-19 by Alderman Smith, seconded by Alderman Doughty, to authorize the conveyance of an easement to the Orleans Urban Renewal Agency for a strip of land upon which there is an existing basement staircase located adjacent to public sidewalk along West State Street on the south side of 101 North Union Street.
All right. Any last comments or questions? Seeing nothing, will the clerk please call the roll?
Alderman Witt,
Yes.
Alderman Adriano,
Yes.
Alderman Gonzalez,
Yes.
Alderman Doughty,
Yes.
Alderman Smith,
Yes.
Alderman George,
Yes.
and Alderman Crawford.
Yes.
Motion carries 7-0. Resolution 56-19, PL 55-19 by Alderman Adriano, seconded by Alderman Witt, to authorize the mayor to enter into a coordinating partner public system funding agreement between the City of Salamanca and the City of Orleans for Oates bus service reimbursement for the fiscal year June 1, 2019 through May 31, 2020.
All right. Any comments or questions? Seeing none, will the clerk please call the roll?
Alderman Witt,
Yes.
Alderman Adriano,
Yes.
Alderman Gonzalez,
Yes.
Alderman Doughty,
Yes.
Alderman Smith,
Yes.
Alderman George,
Yes.
and Alderman Crawford.
Yes.
Motion carries 7-0. Resolution 57-19, PL 56-19 by Alderman Crawford, seconded by Alderman Gonzalez, to amend Resolution 28-17, 53-17, 36-18, and 25-19, retroactively to replace the word cent with dollars to reflect the correct water and sewer rates.
All right. Any questions? Seeing nothing, will the clerk please call the roll?
Alderman Witt,
Yes.
Alderman Adriano,
Yes.
Alderman Gonzalez,
Yes.
Alderman Doughty,
Yes.
Alderman Smith,
Yes.
Alderman George,
Yes.
and Alderman Crawford.
Yes.
Motion carries 7-0. Resolution 58-19, PL 57-19 by Alderman George, seconded by Alderman Witt, authorizing the release of Orleans Home Ownership Assistance Program grant funds to a qualified home buyer.
All right. Any comments or questions on this one? Seeing nothing, will the clerk please call the roll?
Alderman Witt,
Yes.
Alderman Adriano,
Yes.
Alderman Gonzalez,
Yes.
Alderman Doughty,
Yes.
Alderman Smith,
Yes.
Alderman George,
Yes.
and Alderman Crawford.
Yes.
Motion carries 7-0. Resolution 59-19, PL 59-19 by Alderman Witt, seconded by Alderman Gonzalez, Resolution authorizing the transfer of funds from general fund contingency to line item 5110.447.
All right, any questions? Seeing nothing, will the clerk please call the roll?
Alderman Witt,
Yes.
Alderman Adriano,
Yes.
Alderman Gonzalez,
Yes.
Alderman Doughty,
Yes.
Alderman Smith,
Yes.
Alderman George,
Yes.
and Alderman Crawford.
Yes.
Motion carries 7-0. Resolution 60-19, PL none, to name the building located at Lincoln Park, Lincoln Square.
Okay, any comments or questions? Seeing nothing, need a sponsor?
I'll sponsor.
Sponsored by, is that Doherty?
Yep.
Alderman Doherty, need a second?
Second.
Second by Alderman George. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Alderman Witt, Alderman Adriano,
Yes.
Alderman Gonzalez,
Yes.
Alderman Doughty,
Yes.
Alderman Smith,
Yes.
Alderman George,
Yes.
and Alderman Crawford.
Yes.
Motion carries 7-0.
Okay, best of luck for everyone who's facing a primary today, and if you haven't gotten out to vote, get out there. Any last words before we part? I'll make a motion to adjourn. Could I get a second, please? Second by Alderman Andriano. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? We are adjourned.